Hi, collective. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It's Cinco de Mayo. So, what y'all gonna be eating and drinking later? Y'all let me know. Your girl is eating good, so I cannot have all of the things. And I know y'all like, dang, girl, you got a hungry spirit. You just started the video, you ain't did no introduction, and then you just came straight on talking about food and drink. Anywho, welcome to my channel. My name is Empress Coco. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, if you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much. I love you guys. Shout out to everybody and my newbies. Hello, hello. Now, back to what I was saying. It's Cinco de Mayo. I work today, so I won't be like going out to eat or anything. But I thought about picking up something for lunch. But to be honest with you, I'm trying to stay on track. Your girl trying to, not eat certain things. But anywho, yeah, so what y'all eating and drinking? Put it in the comments. Let me know. Maybe I can live through y'all, because I might not be indulging, but who knows? Who knows? But anywho, I hope all is well. I'm drinking a little espresso because I am slightly tired. But for y'all, I want to get this reading out. So I had debated, slightly like, should I not? And I really wanted to. My spirit really wants me to get a message out. So I'm going to do so. I did cleanse all the cards. I shuffled them and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're just going to tap in and see what spirit has for us. And yeah, so I hope everyone is happy. I hope everyone is healthy. I hope you're saying your prayers and all of that. Oh, drink your water. Do that too. Do that too. I keep water. Got to. But anywho, enough of my rambling. Let's see. What deck am I gonna start with? Hopefully this is not too much, but I'm going to start with my, I always forget the name of this one. The Dead Inside deck. All right. Spirit, please give me the first card out for my collective. Toxic but familiar. Pattern, attachment, comfort, and pain. So, we're going to see what else comes out. I already kind of have an inkling. All right. Spirit, what's the next card out? Ooh. I swear, I'm like clumsy for no reason. Y'all gonna have to disregard that on this channel. It's just in my blood. It's in my nature. I'm a little clumsy here and there. Okay. So we have... Oh, wait. Did I show y'all the first card? I think I did. Toxic but familiar. Doing it again. Oops. Compulsion. Compulsions. And bad decisions. Then we have too many dings, not enough peace. Ooh. So collective, I don't know if this is you or someone in your energy or someone that you know of, but I'm already getting that someone could be stuck in toxic patterns because they are comfortable there. Someone could be afraid of change. Someone knows that with change comes, discipline. And that may be something that they are not ready to sign up for. If this is you, that may be the case for you. And comfort and pain, that sticks out to me. I did talk to someone about something similar to that quote where, for example, we could do something wrong and we know it's wrong. We know it's not healthy. And we know that change is necessary. But even though you're tired of the pattern, You know, we will automatically think, well, if you're tired, why do you keep doing it? It's because patterns bring comfortability. You already know what to expect when it's a pattern. So even if you don't like it, you already know. My hair, sorry y'all, your girl need to wash it. But anywho, when you are comfortable with patterns, you already know what to expect. Even though you might not like the outcome, it's comfortability, it's familiar. So it's not going to really throw a curveball because you already know, oh, I go through this every week. I go through this every 2 weeks. I go through this every month. I go through this every day. So I already know what to expect, even though I don't like it. But with change, we're afraid to see what's on the other side of the door. Then we have doing it again, bad decisions. So you are someone, and your energy could be making bad decisions out of their comfortability, even though they know that the bad decisions are not comfortable. What did I say? Oh, knowing that the bad decisions, they bring comfortability, but they are not healthy. Knowing that these bad decisions are going to set you back or lead you down a path of destruction, whether it's a toxic mindset, whether it's a toxic relationship or toxic emotions, whatever the case is, or even, you know, tamper with you spiritually, financially, whatever the case is. And then we have too many dings, not enough peace, fragmented focus, tech burn. So what I'm getting is that someone could be distracted because they know that, you know, since they're not making a change, you know how you procrastinate. You know you're supposed to do something, but you will do any and everything besides that to be distracted. And then you make excuses and things like that for your delays on why you haven't made anything happen or why you haven't made any progress. So with tech burn as well, that also leads to distraction. So, you know, this person could be getting a bunch of phone calls, text messages, DMs, or whatever the case is, and they are not focused on the things that are supposed to be in their path to move forward in the right direction. Okay, so I'm done with that. I'm going to move into these oracles. These are my Moonology cards. I do love these as well. I don't use them as often, but you'll see them on the channel. All right, Spirit, please clarify toxic but familiar. Mystery. So like I was saying, if you are used to toxicity and staying stuck in a pattern, you will never know what's on the other side. Like here you can see this person, they're on ground. They're afraid to take heights, right? Knowing that if they elevate, they can go toward this rainbow, which could be wish fulfillment, dreams, and, you know, different things that will bring abundance. But here on land, this is where they feel safe instead of flying, instead of, you know, venturing off to fly above, you know, the chaos or the poverty. And poverty, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that someone is poor. Poverty can even be a mindset, you know, not thinking high enough, not thinking that you're worthy or that you're undeserving. So that's what I'm getting. Somebody could be stuck in place. They're afraid to take a leap of faith. They're afraid to, you know, like I said, fly. They're afraid to go higher heights. Okay, Spirit, please clarify doing it again. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. Because I do not like when some of my cards skip. Okay, so we have celebration, accept responsibility, Okay. We have the past and meant to be. So what I'm getting, like I said, if you or whoever this resonates with is willing to take a leap of faith, this can bring some type of celebration, some type of opportunities to clap, cheer for yourself, some type of experience to lead you down a path that you thought you could not achieve. You probably underestimate yourself, for example. And then the moon's reflection. We already know reflection is you. Whatever you put out is what you get back. Accept responsibility. So again, this could be you looking in a mirror or needing to look in the mirror to take accountability and realize that in order for me to change, I have to make a conscious effort and accept responsibility and know that the change is within me. It's in my hands. I have full control. So like I said, instead of being distracted or instead of, making excuses for a delay, there's no reason for this when you are fully aware and capable and able-bodied. Then we have the past. So again, somebody is comfortable in the past or comfortable with their present that's still connected to their past. They're afraid to move forward to see what the future holds. So they continue to live in it, bask in it. And then we have meant to be. I'm getting that you are destined for greatness. So you could be somebody, like I said, where, you could be needing to go higher heights, but you're afraid to do so because I don't know if maybe something was instilled in you for a period of time, childhood up until now, or self-sabotage, whatever the case is. You are meant for whatever this goal or this dream fulfillment is. And in order for you to have that, this caught my attention. You have to change your tune. You have to do something different. You have to speak different. You have to walk different. You have to breathe it, live it. Nobody's saying you have to do it overnight, but basically you have to, like law of attraction, you have to be it before you even get there. If that makes sense. Like speaking into existence. It may not be in reach, but you'll be amazed. Remember, I think it was my last reading for those who may have seen it, when I spoke about how the tongue is very powerful. And our mind, we're quick to take in the bad and let it soak in, and we take it all in with no problem. But then the good, it's like it goes through one ear and out the other. And I'm even trying to get into the habit of not holding on to the bad and taking in more good, because we can talk ourselves out of blessings, things that we are meant to have. And honestly, when you are connected to God and you know that God can make things happen and you doubt it, that's actually being disrespectful when I think about it. It's being disrespectful. It's like, dang, you down God. You saying God is little. You saying spirit is small. You saying that God doesn't have magnitude. You saying that God can't make things possible for you. I beg your pardon. Absolutely not. Okay, Spirit, please clarify. Too many things, not enough peace. Take a risk. That's the only way you'll know. If you stay stuck in place, then you will never know another direction. You'll never seek to go in a different in a different direction, or towards something that's unfamiliar. You'll be amazed at what it may bring or what may come out. But you have to take a risk in order to see different. Like my father has always taught my siblings and myself that when it's insanity when you do the same thing and expect different results. I mean, what do you get? you're going to get the same results. Like I said, somebody is comfortable, and if this is past energy, take what resonates. Somebody is or was comfortable with repeating cycles and not making a move, not making a change, maybe talking about it, thinking about it, procrastinating, and not really acting on it. So in order for you to know what's on the other side, you have to take a risk. You have to. Even if you fail, nobody's saying that everything that you try, you're going to be successful at. But you never know until you try. You don't want to, for example, if you're 26, you don't want to be 54. Those numbers could be significant. I literally just thought of them off the top of my head. But you don't want to be 26 years old now and then 54 years old. And you say, you know, oh, when I was 26, I remember I wanted to do this and do that. And you've let almost 30 years go by, or 25, whatever. I didn't do the math. But y'all get the point. You don't want to let decades pass you by, and then you look back and guess what? Those dreams could have been fulfilled, but you never took a chance on yourself. I'm almost sure that the people that are successful now, they were probably afraid. They were probably, you know, hesitant with taking a leap of faith. You know, they might have even procrastinated, but then they probably got the nerve to say, you know what, let me do this performance. Let me sing this song. Let me, you know, put up this post. Let me put on this outfit and walk down the walkway. Or let me, you know, go to this cheerleading tryouts or this volleyball tournament and see if we win. Like, you just never know. So you have to have action. Let's see. I'm going to pull an angel number. I also have been seeing the numbers 444 and 4444 as well. That could be relevant. But I've been seeing 444, like literally, I know I've seen that maybe about 3 or 4 times within a 24-hour span. So that may resonate for someone. Oh, wow. Out of all the numbers, I also been seeing this number. I didn't mention it. Oh, my goodness. Spirit, stop it. 888. Karma. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. What they say, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I ain't got nothing else to say. It's right there in the cards. I didn't have to say it. The cards did. I'm just the messenger. I just work here. I just work here. That's it. Let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for my collective? Also, you guys, since AAA came out and we've been mentioning money, I'm going to possibly pull a career and money card or two from my Oracle deck. I don't know if I've ever used that deck on this channel. I don't think so. But we'll see it. All right. But yeah, I don't think I've used it. I've played around with it because, like I said, I pull cards when I'm not recording. But I don't think I've ever actually used it. Ooh, some of my cards in the reverse. Okay, so we have the world. The world does talk about like completion, accomplishments, wholeness, fulfillment, and celebration of life. I can't make it up, y'all. Meant to be and celebration. If I'm lying, let me know. I'm just saying. Whenever you feel like I'm lying, let me know. But anywho, yeah, we have the world card here. So everything will come full circle for you. The universe and spirit is definitely orchestrating some things for you, but we have to put in work. Like when you set your intentions and when you pray, when you do your cleansing and things like that, that's tapping into the 5D. Speaking it is also in the 3D, but as above, so below. Whatever you are manifesting from the 5D, it will trickle down into the 3D, but we have to do the work down here. We can't just speak and not do it and expect it to fall in our laps. Now, don't get me wrong. God is good, and God does give us unexpected blessings. But those blessings sometimes also come from the work that you may have put in. I don't care if it was from 10 years ago. You may have done a small deed for someone, and God gave you a blessing, and you probably like, where did that come from? Some of them could be unexpected. I'm not saying that they're not, but there are some that come from when you may have just done something right, or when you just took a chance on something. And God might say, I know that you took a chance on this movie role, and you didn't get it, but that's okay. But the fact that you put your best foot forward and gave it a try, I see that you put in effort. So you might not have gotten that movie role, but I'm gonna bless you with your own TV show, or I'm gonna bless you with your own network. You just never know. And when God sees that you try, you never know. The blessing is going to more than likely be more abundant. That's why I said you may have wanted to be in a movie with just a role, but you may actually have something of your own that you run. So to me, that's more of a greater magnitude. And no diss to those who would just have a movie role in something and it's not their actual movie, but I'm just using that as an example. When God sees that you try, you never know. You might actually be blown away. Okay, Spirit. Give me more for the world. Oh, let me see. That's a lot. Yeah, that's too many, Spirit. That's too many. We're going to try that again, you guys. Spirit, please, I have something to say in just a second, you guys. So we also have the Knight of Cups here. We have Earth energy here, and we have Saturn. And with the Knight of Cups, that's also was water energy, but the card has the Libra symbol. So some of you all could be Libras, or this could be representing like some type of balance in your life. Now, what I was going to say is, as far as the Earth energy here, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that could resonate, or that could be the energy in regard to what we're discussing with money. What was I going to... Oh, Saturn. That's what I was going to say. It says Saturn here on this card. And for those I mentioned before, I'm not an astrologist, so I don't know a whole lot. But what I do know is that Saturn, I believe, is the planet where it's a planet of lessons. And it's a planet, I believe, that can, associate with karma. And karma, I know we get scared when we hear that word, but karma definitely just means lessons. So Saturn represents lessons and, just receiving karma, or even dharma. For those who don't know what dharma is, that's the good side of karma. Remember, like I said, what you put out, you get back. So even if you have done something years back, you could be getting dharma for it now. But yeah, whatever this creativity is, it's going to come full circle. It's going to bring you some type of creativity and imagination. So like I said, it's going to be something that you probably can't even fathom when you take a risk on whatever this is that you all want to do. I'm also getting I don't know why I'm getting Leo, but that's sticking out to me. Leo could also be relevant, as well as Aries. You all could also resonate with Eagles. I've been picking up on Eagles lately. I don't know why. But yeah, so whatever this is, it's definitely going to like set you apart. So you're going to be very charming, and people are going to also find this very desirable. And the Knight of Cups, the Knight, I want to make sure I word this right. The Knight may not be where they want to be, but it's showing that there's some type of motion, or that you are headed toward the right path. And like I said, it's going to bring emotional fulfillment as well, with the cups on the board. I don't know why I'm getting so many cards. I'm going to take these. We have the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm getting with this Ten of Swords is that okay. So with you procrastinating, or with you possibly doing this in the past, it probably brought some painful endings. Like I said, that's karma. But deep wounds, betrayal, loss, failure, and defeat. So like I said, you could have done self-sabotage. You could have talked yourself out of trying to do something major to change your life. You could have, talked yourself out of it. Swords also represents communication as well. Then with the King of Cups here, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles, it shows that once you stepped out of this energy, that you will definitely choose. You'll have logic, but you'll also have emotional fulfillment as well. And it will lead you to this Nine of Pentacles. So even if, like, for example, that if you're single, you will be self-sufficient on your own. You'll have total control, and you'll have balance and support as well. You'll also be a leader. So you will be looked at as someone who is a miracle. So maybe, for example, people could look at you and see like, oh, wow, they came from humble beginnings and now they're here. You can motivate people. They might not be doing the same thing as you necessarily, but you can motivate them in the state that they're in their life, or the stage that they're in, that dreams do come true, that accomplishments, they can happen. So you all could definitely be influential. And with the Nine of Pentacles, like I said, you'll be self-sufficient. You'll have financial security as well. Again, we have Earth energy here. Earth energy represents tangibility, things that you get in the tangible. It represents pentacles. It represents financial stability. But yes, fruits of your labor. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Seven of Pentacles comes out, just showing that, things can happen for you from your past efforts. Oh, I'm almost at 30 minutes. Okay, let's see. Spirit, please clarify the world. Oh, my allergies. Too many. I can't take all of these. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, that's good. And we have the Page of Swords. So that shows me right there with the World card on the board and the Knight of Cups with this clarity. This shows me that with the Nine of Swords in reverse, that definitely tells me that you could be, if this is past energy or present, take will resonate, so I won't have to keep specifying. But either way, there is a period of time where there is, you know, some type of hope or some type of light shining through, where you have finally gotten out of a space where you had doubt. And you could be releasing this doubt. You could be releasing this worry. You could be releasing this self-sabotage. You could be releasing anything that's holding you back from making your dreams come true. Now, with this Page of Swords, that shows me that you could have people spying on you. Like I said, if this is past energy for you, people have seen you come from nothing and turn that nothing into something. So you are inspiring them. These people could be people from your past. These could be people that you don't even know. So like I said, I don't know what exactly the goal is for you or what you're doing to be successful or be seen. But there are people that are acknowledging this. So, you know, they could be trying to figure out how you got there. And we have a lot of air energy on the board. The Nine of Swords, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, King of Swords. So we could definitely have some air. I was getting ready to say air again. Sorry. Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius is here. Okay, Spirit, please clarify the Ten of Swords. Yes. So with the Nine of Swords in reverse, that shows me with the Three of Wands that you all are headed towards some success. You could be using the foresight that you have to lead you in the right direction. Again, this could lead you to a world of expansion. You could be preparing or making some type of progression for this change as well. You could definitely have fire energy, you know, have some type of fire under your bottom to get moving. Because like I said, you don't want to let 20, 30, or even 2 and 3 years pass you by and you can still achieve something, because no matter what, the clock is still going to tick, whether we sit still or whether we move. So we have the Seven of Swords, more swords on the board, and the Queen of Wands. So that definitely tells me that you're going to have to protect yourself. You're going to have courage and confidence as well. Now, this could be protection from those who could be like, you know, from your past. They could try to come back and mooch off of this because they see that you are moving forward and you're, you know, going to be successful. And this could also be protection of past energy for you, where you are protecting yourself from having a low vibrational, or like I said earlier, a poverty mindset. And with this Queen of Wands here, that's determination. That represents courage, confidence, independence. So you have to keep the momentum going in order to have zest for this. You're going to have moments, you're going to have days where you may not feel like showing up. But I'm getting that even on the days when you don't feel like showing up, still give it your best. Still do it. Like, for example, you may know that you need to go to the gym. You might want to put it off, but don't. The days that you don't want to do it, those are the days that you should do it. Just like, for example, I kind of went back and forth with doing this reading because I am tired. I'm a little bit more awake now since I've had my espresso, but I have a goal to reach, and my goal is to reach my tribe and get messages out to you all and let spirit work through me to help each and every one of you all while I'm encouraging myself and still growing on my path. So, even when you don't want to do it, still do it. In the long run, you'll thank yourself. You'll look back and be glad that, you were disciplined, because you're not going to feel motivated every day. I know people say, you got to keep the motivation. No, I'm going to say keep the momentum. But motivation, you might not always have that. You might not always have that. Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Pentacles. And I'm going to wrap this up, you guys. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Excuse me. So, yes, it's best to have protection for this, because otherwise, if you don't, you could possibly experience now. Protecting yourself, like I said, from the past energy, because I'm getting that if you're not willing to take a risk, you could still end up in like some type of financial failure or loss, and you may regret not taking a chance, because you may become abundant. You may become very financially stable. And even if you are financially stable, you'll gain. Like I said, God can multiply, magnify, expand, all of that. But you could have, a lack of resources. And then with this Three of Pentacles in reverse, it could be some type of misalignment or some type of disharmony, which means you're not going to be balanced. So I'm getting that as long as you stay stuck in these old cycles, you're never going to have balance. It's always going to be woulda, coulda, shoulda. So let's see. I'm going to pull a couple of these career and money cards from this oracle deck. And then I'm going to close out with the universe has your back. And then I'm going to let you all go, because I'm already at 38 minutes. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for my collective? Okay, I'm interested, because like I said, I've never used these on the channel, so I'm excited. The first card out says light bulb, and these are so cute. It says lucrative ideas, new income source, inspiration, career, entrepreneur, new job, creative work. So you could be, getting an inkling to start whatever you want. If it's a new job, like the card says, some type of new business, or whatever this inspiration is. Even if you have to start small, just start. Even if you don't have all the answers, just start. My channel is new. I can use me, for example. I started it back in 24, but I'm still considered a newbie on YouTube, not just because I started it a couple of years ago, but the fact that I have not been consistent. I don't have all the answers, but I'm learning as I go, and I'm not going to give up. And I'm going to encourage you all to, do the same in whatever endeavor you have in mind. Then we have butterfly, sudden change, frivolous spending, short-term loan. As far as career, it could be arts, movement, temp jobs, and fun work. So you all could have, sudden changes in your finances. But again, if you start putting these ideas into fruition, you can definitely grow or expand your finances. And you could also look into fun work to do and also temp jobs to get you on your path. So say, for example, you're looking for a certain career path and you can't find a permanent job position. You can take on a temp job in that position and do a temp to hire, or at least get the skills at that job and take it elsewhere, and you could build from that, and then you may be able to get more money for your skills. All right, Spirit, what do you have for us from the universe has your back? All right, this is the end, collective. Let me turn these. Okay. I am the dreamer of my dream. So yes, you are the dreamer of your dream. Only you can make these dreams come true. No matter how much you talk about it, no matter how much other people encourage you, you are in control. And I believe I said that earlier. You are in control. Yes, these people can motivate you. Yes, these people can give their opinion. Yes, these people can, you know, talk until they're blue in the face. In order for these things to happen, you have to, you know, bring these things into fruition. This says, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So yes, even if you start small, do not apologize, because I think I said in a reading before, other people may not agree, other people may not understand. It doesn't have to make sense to them. This is your goal, your dream, your life, your endeavors. So whatever, and it says whatever I focus on will grow. So if you stay stuck in cycles and you focus on that, it will grow. If you change your mindset slowly but surely and reprogram, that will grow. Remember, I mentioned earlier how we hold on to negative things like a sponge, but with the positive stuff, it goes through one ear and out the other. That's a clear sign that whatever I focus on will grow. So again, if you focus on the good things, it'll grow for you. If you focus on the bad things, that'll grow for you too. But we want to do better and we want to make changes. So I'm going to leave it there, collective. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, please hype me up so I can stay in the algorithm, and hit the notification bell so that way each time I upload, you will be alerted. And I love you guys. And again, my name is Empress Coco. Take care. I love you guys. Be blessed. Ciao.